Welcome everybody to another great episode of Real Life Matters. Of course, I'm your host, DBoss. I just want to thank all the viewers who've been supporting me over the years, and just thanking you guys and sending you all love, good vibes. Just keep supporting me and keep doing what you got to do. If you haven't seen any of the episodes on my channel, I'm welcoming you to go to DBoss Networks. That's my YouTube channel, and you could see all the episodes and all the wonderful guests that I've had on. And also, I'm on Monday to Friday at KAIRO Vision at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and on Bell 5, channel 658. So we're in 28 different countries, including London, UK, and we're, of course, in Canada and all through the US. So, it's big. You got 12 million at home daily viewers. So we're in all the different Caribbean countries and all through. So just, I'm just encouraging you guys to support me, support KAIRO Vision. Also, the guests that come on, support them, go like their videos, go like their stuff, make a comment. If it's a book, make a book comment. If it's anything like that, just do your due diligence. That's all I'm asking you. So I have a special guest on here today, and I like these guests where the young people are doing things. So I got somebody here, and he's of course he's a Canadian born, but he's going to tell us all about himself and his age and where all the wonderful stuff that he's doing. And we're going to listen to his music because he's very, very emerged in the entertainment industry. So with no other further ado, I introduce to you KAIRO.
Greetings. Big up, DBoss. How's it going?
Wow, everything's going good. Everything's going real good. I'm so happy to have you on here today.
Thank you for having me.
Right, and you're Canadian, so you can tell everybody where you're from and your background. I guess we can kind of hear it.
Right. So my name's KAIRO McLEAN. I'm from Toronto. My background is Jamaican Canadian. My mom is half Jamaican, half Trinidadian, and my dad's full Jamaican from Saint Ann. Yeah, big up the Trini FIFA.
Yeah, because we do. You are being seen in. So your KAIRO is your real name?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Like the country,
Sometimes you don't. Yeah, sometimes you don't know, right?
City.
Well, you see, you never know, because some people got their stage names, but your name is your name. So we like that. Okay.
Yeah, Mom always told me not to use a stage name.
And I like that because
Thank
you are who you are.
Most definitely.
All right. So tell us, how long have you been in this business and how old you
are? I'm 14, turning 15 July 15th. And I've been in the business, since 2014. And that's thanks to Uncle Kevin and the Majestic Warriors. Big up Jambana.
All right. So how do you feel that you've accomplished a lot during, just this short space of time?
Well, honestly, I don't do music for the fame or like the money. I do music because I love to, I just love to play, and I love to get the message out to people, and I love seeing people feel good. So, I guess thanks to that, thanks to the fact that I just do music because I enjoy it.
Well, that's good. So do you play any instruments?
Yes, I do. Actually, I have my guitar behind me, and I dabble in the drums, a couple of the instruments, the saxophone,
Well, those are some major instruments that you're playing right there.
I try,
All right. So tell everybody who you've worked with.
Well, so far I've worked with Esco Levi, Blessed, Kirk Diamond, the Moy. Um, you know, I've done shows with Jack Keko, and as of July 15th, I'm gonna be doing a show with Charlie Chaplin, which I'm super duper excited about. You know, it's just it's just happening, and I'm enjoying it. One step at a time.
Right. So how do you feel when those artists, these are big artists that come and ask you, can we do something with you?
Honestly, like I said, I just do the music because I love it, and it's always been my
Okay.
dream to work with these artists, and I love every one of them. So I'm excited. I'm ecstatic every time I get the opportunity to work with one of the artists that I like. I watch on TV, essentially, like my superheroes, especially artists like
Right.
even Sassafras. Artists that Leroy Gibbons, some great artists that
Wow.
you grew up hearing on the radio, and then you get to perform with them. It's an incredible feeling every time.
Wow. All right. So if you had an opportunity to do a collaboration with somebody else, can you name three
Three.
you'd like to do a collaboration with?
I'd
Why
like
you
to
want
do
to
a.
name? How many you want to know?
Well, honestly, can it be? It can't be. So I'd like to.
No. It can be. What would you like?
I was gonna say, can it be like legacy, like people who aren't with us anymore? Unfortunately, no. And then
Yeah.
that's how I
Well, I guess
realized.
you can. You can. If you, yeah, well, I know the leg. If it's not somebody that wasn't there, but it's okay. But you can mention people that are currently here because
Absolutely.
people do watch.
Like Chronics. I'd love to
Wow.
do a song with Chronics. Uh, if Super Cat calls me, Dan Dada, I'd love to do a song with Dan Dada. Yellow Man, Big Youth, Sister Nancy. I could go on. Like I'd love to do songs
Woo!
with some.
He got a whole roster. He got a whole roster there. So your genre is reggae music?
Yes, it is reggae, and I don't really box myself in. I'm more of a musician. As of right now, I do reggae, but I'd like to, I like to try. But I'm a reggae musician. Yes.
Okay. All right. So are you open to do soca, reggaeton,
Well,
Spanish,
if a soca artist calls me, I don't feel it's authentic unless our big soca artist calls me. Big up Marshall, big up Mom
yeah.
said big up Super Blue, big up Super Blue, you know?
They got Patrice, they got Cash, they got Bungie Garland, they got
Bungie
Biggie
Garlin.
Irie.
Bungie Garlin has a song that's chopping right now. Yeah, I'd love to do, but an artist has to call me first.
Right. So, okay, so tell us about when you want to write a song. Where do you do that? In your room? Are you outside writing whatever you're doing? Or where do you think? What's your think space?
Well, honestly, it depends on where the inspiration hits me. Sometimes it can be during the busyness of the day, or sometimes it can be, during the evening when I'm more relaxed. It all depends where it comes to me. But I find that I'm most in my element when I'm at home, and I'm just, able to think freely. And that's where all my songs really come about. Like Rebel, it came about because I was grounded, and I got in trouble. And that's why there's a line in the song that says, "I have no time to be angry," because I was in the room and I was in trouble. And but I find at home I think more clearly.
Okay. So between your schoolwork,
Beg your pardon?
between your schoolwork, you
And
go to school, right? You go to
yes, I
school,
do.
correct?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
So you got to juggle your musician life between your
Yes, I
school.
do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Sorry, there's a little bit of lag.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
okay. All right. So tell us about this song. Now we're gonna play.
Right.
Tell us about this one called Easy Now.
Easy Now is a collaborative process between the people at Ola Records, big up them, and we just threw it out line for line, and it came about because we needed a fourth song for the album, and surprisingly, that was the one that actually took off because we feel it was dancey and it was enjoyable, and that was the one that took off, and we entered it for the Junos, and it went well, and that was the first time,
All right. Well,
so 2021.
let's hear a little bit of it. All right, let's hear a little bit of it, and we're gonna, you could tap, do whatever you want. We're gonna hear a little bit of this song. All right.
Okie dokie.
Okay, here we go.
Easy now, so me go to them. Easy now, the older with your friend. Easy now, so me go to them. Easy now, and easy now, so me go to them. Easy now, the older with your friend. Easy now, so me go to them. Easy now, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. They're walking on the hall so nice and breezy. They moving macaroni so nice and cheesy. Then it's like a bully when it's TV. Box with me virgin lunch when they leave it. As me walk up, the situation get greasy. They want move big and they want try tease me. Me tell them back off because I'm moving too sleazy. So what me say? Easy now, so me get so then. Easy now, the older with your friend. Easy now, Mr. Boogeyman. Easy now. Easy. Cool it down, Mr. Politician Man. I'm wondering what you got in your plan. Is it education or inoculation? Are you working for the people or the corporation? And everyone in a high position. I can't.
Woo! It sounds good.
Thank you.
Oh. And so somebody else was singing with you too in that, right?
Yeah,
Or
it was myself doing harmony and the guitarist on it, Josh Goldberg.
Oh, okay. All right. So tell us about this one now. In the Streets.
Okay, In the Streets is done 2022, and it was done at Soul Survival Studio with Pablo. Enough respect to Soul Survival Studio and everyone down there. And honestly, it was a good vibe. He had a rhythm done already, and he said, "Kairo, put something on it." I already had a song written, and we just chopped it out in 30 minutes, and then he sent it away. And then I didn't think much of the song until it got nominated again. And it was a wicked vibe, and I give all thanks to Pablo and the Soul Survival gang. Enough respect, seen?
All right. So here we go here now. In the Streets.
In the Streets.
Yes.
Oh, well, it's true. It's true. The children are dying. The streets. The soldiers are falling. The feet. Oh, well, the people are zombies on the feet. The feet. They crying. They say, I see with my own eyes, families torn apart in grief. All because of injustice in the streets. I see mothers and fathers asking how we are good to it. Struggling just to make two ends meet. The children are dying. The streets. The soldiers are falling in the feet. Oh well, the people are zombies on the feet. They say the people just keep crying. Oh well, I see war within. Oh, yo. I see generals with badges, medals and the swords, yes. Return to life as normal with the grin. It's dying. The streets, the soldiers are falling.
Woo! This song is so relatable to people.
Thank you.
And I guess that you must get that a lot, right?
Yeah, well, I try to write my songs,
Probably
towards
there going, oh my gosh, this woman.
his mom's favorite song, so she was over there dancing too. Give thanks.
It sounds really good. Yeah, that's a good song. You just put that on. You just it's reggae, but it's like a smooth kind of.
I try. That's why I give thanks to Pablo and them continually.
All right. So tell us this one now.
Right.
I don't know. It says Kirk Diamond, but it doesn't really say the name. What's the song
that
you did
would
with
be
Kirk
Diamond and Finn, which is the producer, and that is the song called Reggae Party, the winner of the 2022 Junos in Edmonton, and essentially it came about. Kirk messaged me, and it was on my birthday, and he said, "KAIRO, I have a rhythm again, and here, just put a verse to it." So I was working it out. And I really like the the music on it, so I wanted to take my time and do it. So it took a little bit longer, but I worked out the verse, and then maybe 2 days after, we went and recorded it, and we heard it got nominated for a Juno thanks to Kirk, and big up Finn.
I just interviewed him.
Yeah, big up Kirk Diamond.
You can go see his interview because he came on and he had a whole set of songs. So
yeah, he
so
does.
Here
he has
we
a
go.
catalog.
Mm-hmm. So here we are now. We're gonna do the reggae party.
Reggae party.
Play by the king, I miss and love is all I bring, as I say. All out of love and the purpose was for us to be free. And I know that you never make no borders to we. The pride and rule I see is their best wishes when their plan is to build walls instead of building bridges. But hear the music now, feel it by rate. I love alone can overthrow the hatred. So much effort they put separate with them. I go on until one day them realize that we are not up to play with. Hey, but why the news are giving rumors about how much there is a new world war, and them alone can tell me what they're fighting for. But I know a place that can unite us all, like all of the dancer. But you will know with that thing, reggae party. No bring no trouble when you're there in on my party. I know if you hear a day. Party, that sure sounds good to me. Hey,
Yeah, and now we talking about the reggae party.
I love the machine when you're wheeling on the party. I know if you hear a day in the party, that sure sounds good to me. I said that sure sounds good to me. People fighting every day. Look and see it everywhere. So the matter needs to find an escape, a place to put down all their cares. If you really search, you will find it. A little phenomenon, when no Babylon come from behind it. There ain't no cost of vengeance, you just pay with your kindness. Cause reggae, it will always be timeless. Sure sounds good to me. I mean it from reality. It's good to see people fight against brutality. It's lunacy, the crimes against humanity. It is one we can't take was down for people stand because it's ready. Reggae party. No bring no trouble when you're in on my party. I know if you hear a girl, the eyes are in my party. That sure sounds good to me. Hey, I heard you tell you about it. The reggae party. I know the machine I bring your queen.
Woo! I had to let it play out so you could hear you. We had to let it play out. We ain't playing the whole song because we want you to go and download it and stream it and whatever you have to
Most
do and make the
definitely.
comments.
All streaming platforms at KAIRO
So is there
McLEAN, you
any
know?
video to it?
Yes, there is on YouTube. There's
Right.
the video.
And is there any video?
Yeah, there's a
Okay.
video on YouTube, recorded by the producer Finn, and it was done with Ja International Sound. Big up Brigadier Kinkley in Toronto, Brampton actually.
Okay, good. Woo! Okay. A lot of things happening in Brampton.
Yeah.
Anyways.
B-Town.
Okay. So what's up next for you? What are you going to be doing next?
Well, up next I have Smith Falls. It's a show put on by King's Crown Production, and it's gonna be July 15th, my birthday. Everybody make sure you're there because you gotta support the birthday, you know, you gotta support the Earth Strong. And it's also a song release, and you know, big up every artist is gonna be on there. Leroy Gibbons, Principal Grundy, Charlie Chaplin, Jakota, many more big artists, you know. So just come out, support. I have the Horseshoe Tavern with Earl Pereira and the Steadies. That's, when is that? August. And you know, I just have songs coming out other than that, and they're dashing out the album out to road. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Like we were talking about earlier, download everything at KAIRO MCLEAN, all streaming platforms. And essentially, and Earthcry with Marcus and Dubwise Canada, big up. Enough respect to Marcus and Earthcry. And my father's going to be on that Super G, so make sure you look forward to that. Yeah, man, he's touching road, so make sure you're there, you know. Just stay tuned. My social media is always popping, you know.
Right. So there any last shout outs you want to give?
Yes, big up. Like I said, Soul Survival. You know, Uncle Kevin, Uncle Jay. You know, big up Mama J. Uh, big up everybody. You know. Oh yeah, I got a list here. Big up Shanice. That's my sister. She's gonna come out here
Okay.
and cuss you if I don't big up her. Big up Alicia, Byron, the family. Kirk Diamond. He's the trailblazer. Esco trailblazer. You know where? See Shanice there. And big up Jamila and the Toronto Symphony. And, you know, big up Fufi, big up. Love every time.
All right. Well, when you get something new, you got to come back.
Pardon?
When you get something new, you got to come back.
Most definitely. Most definitely. And I thank you for having me once again.
All right. So what's your social medias if people want to keep up with you?
My social medias are, well, all social medias are my name, KAIRO_MCLEAN. Like I said, that's the same thing on all streaming platforms, you know, Spotify, Pandora.
Okay.
So link up the thing. Big up DBoss, you know, big up DBoss.
Thank you. All right. So we like to big you up, and I like to congratulate you on all your success and how people are just reaching out. And I wish you more and more and more coming to you, more love, more success. All right. And don't forget us and come back here.
and definitely not. Thank you for having me.
All right. And thank you. And also, I do want to thank the viewers tonight for tuning in me here on his emerging journey, KAIRO. And I also do want to thank him, and he will be back to tell us about new music. So everybody, so good night and bye for now.
Good night. To God.